Alright, people. Welcome to my room once again. Um, yeah. Listen. There's been a couple of videos I've been promising, and we're gonna go over those really quickly to fit it in one video. I promised you poop. I promised some people poop. I've promised confessions, and basically, I think those are the two that I promised to put out there. Besides the walk with me video, that's just gonna have to wait till school starts again. Okay, poop. As you know, I was in the hospital last month due to a small bowel obstruction, and with that, it was, as you know, scar. Well, during my surgery, it was scar tissue when you attached the intestine to the new pouch and rah. You know, because most of you had the same surgery I've had. Um, and for those of you who are new, let me give you a really quick rundown. December 7th, 2009, I had RNY gastric bypass laparoscopically in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at the Penn Presbyterian Medical Center under Dr. Gary Corris. Love him to death. He's such a sweetheart. He's been so patient with me, even though I haven't been 110%. And you'll see why when it comes down to confessions. Um, so like I said, yeah, I had scar tissue, and that happens. It's nothing that you can do to prevent scar tissue. So, um, okay, taking you back even further, I was administered into the hospital maybe 2 weeks before that because my hemoglobin level was a 7 and I needed an emergency blood transfusion. And I guess if I'd have stayed on my same course, um, some more stuff that's going to come out in confessions, if I'd have stayed on my same course, I probably wouldn't have had the issue that I had. But I was told to increase, excuse me, increase my, yes, get out until I'm done. Out until I'm done. Please and thank you. Daddy's downstairs. Sorry. Where was I at? Oh, due to the fact I had to increase my iron intake, I have to put this show on pause or put it on mute or something. Let me change the channel. Okay. Due to the increase of iron I had to take to help bring me back to normal, as you well know, iron causes constipation, and some of the medicines, like pain pills, I had been on over the course of the past 30, 30 to 60 days cause constipation. And with that, poop built up along scar tissue on the lower intestines, which caused me to have the issues that I've had. Um, Something that I couldn't prevent. It probably would have happened earlier because though I do have scar tissue there, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get down to that was poop. Oh, it was a little bit more I wanted to add to poop. Um, they actually prescribed me some liquid colace and I haven't been able to get it in any local pharmacy in my neighborhood. Um, I really wish I'm gonna have to go outside my neighborhood to get it, and that kind of bums me out. But in the meantime, I have my Fiber One cereal, that new one. It's 80, 90 calories that's out now. I'm really liking that. And also, I have my Fiber One bars, which are doing the job just as well. And I've increased the amount of fruits that I'm eating to help the poop along. Um, I would really rather do this all naturally than to have to take a medicine. So that's why I'm okay with the cereals and the bars and fruit and stuff like that, and the veggies. I think I would grow me some asparagus tonight. Um, Now we're done poop confessions. I was on the group page for the Weight Loss Surgery Foundation of America, and a question was posted. Actually, it was posted Saturday, my anniversary day, but I wasn't able to see it because it was my anniversary. So I finally responded to it today. I don't post much on there, only because trying to play catch up sometimes on Facebook when you have a lot of groups under your belt becomes tedious. But this question and statement um, really rang out to me, and it was basically about vitamins and how most people a year out don't take their vitamins. And quite honestly, here's the confession. After 3 months, I'm out. I stopped taking my vitamins. One, I ran out. I had a 3 month supply. Two, I was having some, not even 3 months out. It was about 4 or 5 months out. I stopped taking it. At first, thought it was 3, but so yeah, I stopped taking it. One, I couldn't afford it. Two, confession two, I stopped going to see my surgeon. I seen him at the 6 month mark, and that was it. I hadn't seen him for almost a year when I went last month, I think it was. That's confession one. I hadn't seen my surgeon almost a year when I went to see him the other day, last month. And two, I stopped taking my vitamins. But yes, as bad as that may seem, reason caught up with me, common sense caught up with me, and everything like that. And I started in on my regimen um, in June. I started back. I started back taking my iron, uh, which was too little too late because of the blood transfusion. I started taking iron back again 2 weeks before the transfusion. I started taking my iron again, calcium. I started taking cranberry supplement. Now, I was having issues with my insurance in the B12 shot because they were free. Don't get me wrong, I like Bariatric Advantage. I got some free vitamins because of my financial situation. I really didn't like the way they broke that. They really didn't break down. They're sublingual. They hung around like a hard candy, and I'm quite sure it's supposed to break down. So I wasn't getting any B12 in. Um, so when I went to my surgeon, I told him how I want to switch over to the injections. And he gave me a prescription to give to my primary care. It was a whole bunch of BS with my primary care. Oh, I don't think your insurance covers it. Here, let me write you a prescription. He gave me some over-the-counter B12, sublingual. Now, I wish I could continue to get these because they actually break it down, and I could tell the difference. You know, it's the right milligrams, everything like that. But like, geez, I'll be holding on to the bariatric advantage ones. They've been under my tongue for like ever. And I know with all pills, they supposed to break down eventually. This was ridiculous. After a certain time, I wound up just chewing it and just keep on going because, life goes on. So, but anyway, my primary care prescribed me sublingual B12 and a folic acid. So right now, I'm on a regimen of my gallstone medicine, prevention medicine, B12, folic acid, iron. Um, Here's another confession. I stopped taking the calcium because you can't take calcium and iron at the same time because it won't absorb the right way. But being as though I was want to increase, I was taking them 3 times a day, which threw me off. It's like, okay, I'm supposed to take my calcium 3 times a day. What the heck? It kind of threw me off, so I kind of fell off the bandwagon there. But with all things, I'm going to get back on, and we're going to create a way to get this back into my system. And I haven't been taking my cranberry supplement. Why? Because I was ticked off when I went in with this bowel obstruction to come to find out I had a urinary tract infection. What the hell is the point of me taking these damn cranberry juices, supplements, doing everything? I swear I'm gonna be on dialysis by the time I'm in my 40s or 50s, and I'm really not looking forward to that. And I'm like, that's something that stresses me out. Anyhow, um, vitamins are taken care of. Here's another thing. My last and final confession. Some of you guys know that my cousin passed away. Um, about 3 weeks ago now. And the night that I got the call, the day that I got the call that she had passed away, she had been fighting a brain aneurysm. She was fighting hard too. I swore she was going to make it and be home and be there for my anniversary. You might have seen my little rant video while I was drinking that night. From that night, I drank that night, which was Thursday. I drank Saturday. I drank. Did I drink Sunday? I had a little bit to drink Sunday. I just had a couple of coolers Sunday. But the rest of that week, I didn't drink. No, I didn't. I drank the night of the funeral, which was about a week and a half ago. I drank that night, and I drank the day after that. I had one beer the day after that. Then I drank for my anniversary. I bought cake. There was a couple of cases of beer here, like 3 cases of beer, some liquor, and everything like that. But I drank at my party. What was left over, we've been drinking since Saturday. Not heavy, but then again, for a bariatric patient, one drink has you like loopy. But yes, those have been a whole bunch of empty calories that I had need to work on. And like during my morning period, I wasn't even eating correctly either. But now that I'm on a healing path, I got me some salads downstairs. I went shopping yesterday. And if I gotta have a sweet tooth, I got me some Skinny Cow sandwich bar, ice cream sandwiches. Um, I got a good amount of stuff that's like low in sugar and low in calories to help me get through this. Um, I was seriously thinking about doing. Hold on a second. Okay. I was seriously thinking about doing the pouch test just to reset my stomach, to get it back on track and everything like that. That'll be updated. Um, Last but not least, confession: cigarettes. During my time of mourning, yes, I was smoking like a freaking chimney. Before my cousin passed, I would might smoke one cigarette a day. Nothing to write home about, because honestly, some days it wasn't even every day that I would have a cigarette. I think I'm a little bit more fortunate. Excuse my hair. I'm in like relaxed mode. Um, I'm more fortunate than some people. I don't have that inner tar demon that goes, give me a cigarette, rawr, that I know my husband goes through. Excuse me. Um, I might suffer for 24 hours after actually really wanting a cigarette. 24, maybe 48 hours. After that, I'm done. It's about over with. Honestly, I haven't had one in about 48 hours. I wanted one yesterday, but being around a cigarette today, it was like, I'm alright. So, these are my confessions, my poop talk, real life talk, everything like that. The next video you'll see is probably my NGU video, because I have to do that. Trying to think when I want to do it. I might do it today, probably post it tomorrow. Not quite sure. So anyhow, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.